High on a frozen mountain, 13,000 feet above sea level, something massive is buried in the ice. Satellite images have captured it. Explorers have climbed toward it for over a century, and some believe it is the most important archaeological discovery in human history. Noah's Ark. For thousands of years, cultures across the entire planet have told the same story: a worldwide flood, a massive boat, and one family who survived to start humanity over again. According to Genesis, God saw that the earth had become corrupt, filled with violence, and hence he decided to send a flood to wipe out all life, except for one righteous man, Noah. God instructed Noah to build an ark, 450 feet long, 75 feet wide, and 45 feet high, 3 decks, 1 door, 1 window, built from gopher wood and sealed with pitch. Noah was instructed to bring 2 of every kind of animal, 7 pairs of some, enough food to last over a year, his wife, his 3 sons, their wives, 8 people in total. Then the rain began. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. The waters rose higher than the highest mountains. Every living thing outside the ark perished. After 150 days, the waters began to recede, and the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. This single sentence has launched over 1,000 expeditions across more than 200 years. Mount Ararat is a real mountain, located in modern-day eastern Turkey, standing 16,854 feet tall, the tallest peak in the entire region. Its summit is permanently covered in snow and ice, and for over 200 years, explorers, climbers, and researchers have claimed to see something unusual near its peak. In 1840, a Turkish official reported finding the bow of a large ship protruding from a glacier near the summit. In 1883, a British newspaper reported that Turkish investigators found a wooden structure built into a mountainside cave. In 1916, a Russian pilot reported seeing a massive ship-like object frozen in a lake near the summit. The Russian government sent 2 expeditions to investigate. Both confirmed the structure existed, but the records were lost during the Russian Revolution. Then came the age of satellite technology. In 1949, a U.S. Air Force reconnaissance plane photographed something unusual, a massive rectangular anomaly, frozen into the ice near the summit of Ararat. The photographs were classified for decades, known today as the Ararat Anomaly. Later satellite images from commercial providers have captured the same formation repeatedly. But the most famous candidate isn't on the summit at all. It's a site called Durupinar, located 18 miles south of Mount Ararat, discovered in 1948 by a Kurdish farmer after an earthquake. It's a boat-shaped formation, 538 feet long, remarkably close to the biblical measurements. In 1987, the Turkish government officially declared it a national park and a possible Noah's Ark site. Researchers at the site found something remarkable. Ground-penetrating radar revealed regular geometric patterns beneath the surface, patterns consistent with deck structures. Metal detector surveys found traces of iron and other metals throughout the formation, iron that ancient shipbuilders would have used for fittings and brackets. Soil samples reveal petrified wood and what researchers described as fossilized organic material. But not everyone is convinced. Geologists who studied Durupinar argue the formation is a natural geological feature created by sliding mud flows and tectonic activity, common throughout this earthquake-prone region. As for the Ararat Anomaly near the summit, mountaineers who climbed close to the site reported it appears to be a natural rock ridge, covered in shadow that creates the illusion of a rectangular shape. Despite the skepticism, expeditions to Mount Ararat have never stopped. In 2010, a joint Turkish-Chinese expedition claimed to find wooden structures at 13,000 feet, carbon dated to approximately 4,800 years old, remarkably close to when many scholars believe the flood occurred. But independent researchers were never granted access. To verify these claims, here is what makes the flood story truly extraordinary. Over 200 cultures across every continent have a flood story remarkably similar to Noah's account. The Babylonian epic of Gilgamesh describes a man named Utnapishtim who built a massive boat to survive a worldwide flood. Today, you don't have to climb Mount Ararat to see a full-scale recreation of Noah's Ark. In Williamstown, Kentucky stands the Ark Encounter, a massive wooden structure built to the exact biblical measurements. So has Noah's Ark actually been found? The honest answer is, we don't know for certain. But the worldwide flood tradition, the geological evidence of ancient flooding, and the precise biblical measurements that modern engineers confirm could float, all point to the same uncomfortable question. What if this story isn't myth at all? Subscribe to Debart and tell me in the comments, do you think Noah's Ark will ever be found?